Hello, 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 everyone. Hello. Thank you for joining me again for another episode. This is M, CEO, Super Coach. As I said, CEO of the Soul Focus Group. As I always say, I'm so excited about you being here. I'm so excited to engage with you, to talk with you, to love on you, to demonstrate compassion for me to share what I see in you, because I'm holding for you such a beautiful image of you. You are that person. You are that person. So today I want to talk to you about what if it's you? That's the topic. What if it's you? I mean, let's consider it for a minute. What if it is you? What if it's been you the entire time? You say, what are you talking about, Em? It's about what if you have always been the secret weapon? What if you have always been the key ingredient, the game changer? What if you've always been the question and the answer? What if you have been the GOAT the whole time? What if you have been the walking, breathing solution? What if it's you? What if the person or the people you've been waiting for, hoping for, praying for to come and help you have been you? What if you were born with the solution? What if you were born with the right question and the answer to the question? What if you are the game changer? What if it's you and you sitting around waiting for somebody else? Yeah, I know growing up, there was a lot of things linked to us, a lot of faulty programming downloaded into our subconscious mind that had us to believe, yes, it was us who was unworthy. It was us who wasn't good enough, wasn't smart enough, wasn't tall enough, wasn't this race enough or that race enough, wasn't that gender enough or that sexual orientation enough, whatever it may be. We saw ourselves from a place of deficit. And so, yeah, we thought, what if it was you related to that was us, not adding up to what we want to add up to. But it was all BS. See, just like we talk about a person having a predisposition for some sort of disease that runs genetically in their family pool, in their genetic pool line. And we tend to focus on the negative predispositions that people have, right? Medically speaking, because you want to be on the lookout for those things. But it's not just us wanting to be on the lookout for. Our brains have been calibrated to look for the negative predispositions in people. But aren't there also the other side of this? If we have a predisposition, some people say spiritually, we have a predisposition for violence, for corruption, for lying, for stealing, for not being compassionate, for being mean, and for being bigots. Some people say we have a natural predisposition. That's what the whole idea of us, the idea that people are born in sin comes from. That supposedly that's the predisposition of humanity. But think about that for a minute. We watch our beautiful children. I know I have 3 beautiful daughters who are growing up, and they are blossoming into the world. And let me tell you something. When I say they are beautiful, I'm not just talking about physically. I'm talking about on the inside. They were like that when they first came. They were compassionate, giving, and caring, and they really demonstrated generosity from the very beginning. They have not stopped demonstrating generosity and compassion, not just for others, but for themselves. And because, me and their mother have done a good job of, making sure that the programming that they received as a child was so much in favor of them remaining present to their own magic, right? Now, I said all that to say this. You see your children and you see how they came out. You see how wonderful they were. It's still probably still are to many of us. So if the predisposition of all human beings is to be, violent and bigots and all that other stuff, then what happened? Because our children didn't come out like that. They didn't start that way. That's not how they started. They started on a high vibrational frequency of love, compassion, and goodness. It was the programming. It was what society started teaching them in school and what in the media and sometimes at home, because sometimes us as parents were not always equipped to be able to support the higher level in our children or support them not being tampered with in a way where they would stop believing in who they are. So yes, we have a predisposition, but the children prove to us that our predisposition is also greatness. So let's suppose that there's a predisposition in every human being for greatness. Can you agree with me? We have plenty of evidence of a lot of people who have done great things. But I'm not just talking about people who have done great things. Because greatness is not just about what you do. Greatness is about how you be. Greatness is about not just achieving things, but how you feel about achieving those things. Because see, if we achieve a whole bunch and we create a whole bunch, but inside we're at war with ourselves, it is not greatness. Greatness is not for a spiritual being living in a human body. Greatness cannot be measured by things because you can't take any of them with you. When you watch a funeral procession pass by as you in your car and the police come and they come and they hold the traffic up so that the funeral procession will pass by without being interrupted, you never see a U-Haul following the hearse. Now, I'm not trying to be funny. What I'm trying to do is sober you up. You're not taking any of those things that you achieved or acquired with you. What are you taking with you? Experience. It is said that on the day that you pass, your soul gathers up all of your experiences, those that are well valued, and carries it to the next life. You are not taking your checkbook with you. You're not taking your jewelry with you. You're not taking this body with you. All the sculpturing and redoing that you did, you're not even taking that with you. You're taking your experiences. So guess what? Inside of you is where those experiences are happening, because experience is exclusive to every person. There's no two people who will ever experience the same thing. You can go through the same events together, but an event does not make up an experience. What you make the event mean about yourself and your life and what conclusions you come to is what makes an experience. And those are always exclusive. Now think about that for a minute. So we are taking our experiences with us to the next life. Nothing else. So success, as Tony Robbins puts it, success without fulfillment is failure. Success without fulfillment is failure. Why? Because fulfillment is an inside thing. The propensity for greatness is not about what you achieve, but how you feel about what you achieve. If you're getting up every morning, you're driving, you got drive to get material stuff. At some point, the bow is going to break because you're going to lose focus with why you're doing it. If it's not to bring about a high vibrational feeling within yourself that connects you to your higher realm, your higher reality within you, then at some point you're going to see that this is not worth it. That's why you see so many people with pictures of success, but they are totally unhappy inside. And you see them committing suicide. You see them doing destructive things to their life, because success is not just about what you do. It's about how you be. Greatness is about how you be. I'm ill.